so today we will be talking about apartments and housing for rents here in Newfoundland. But before I start, I just want to mention that this is based on current situation and my experience. So it can be different next month or next year, or it could be the same. If you'd like to be updated, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. There are two main apps that you can use to look for an apartment here in Newfoundland. Number one is Kijiji, and then the second popular one is the Facebook Marketplace. So first of all, whether you are already here in Newfoundland or is planning to move here in the future, it is a great idea to list down the things that you like in an apartment. So that will be, of course, the location, the cost. That's a very popular one. What's included in the cost, how accessible it is, what kind of neighborhood you're looking for, and if you do have a vehicle when you come here, will you have your own parking spot? So those are the things that you'd like to put into consideration. So how much is the rental fee here in Newfoundland? So let's take for an example. Newfoundland is very broad, but let's take for an example rent specifically here in St. Johns. But before we start, I just like to mention this. Being from the Philippines myself, where houses are built differently, I just want to show you a picture of a typical house here in St. Johns. So sometimes you will see posting that would say main floor apartment, which means the upper level of the house. And then you'll see a basement apartment, which means, of course, the lower level. I do have a video about a quick apartment tour, so just make sure that you check that out if you want to have an idea of what a basement apartment looks like. And then another one is a house for rent, where you are renting or looking to rent the whole house, upper level and the basement level. And then there's also some posting about rooms for rent. The rental fee, of course, is different for different levels that you are looking for. So room rental is the lowest, of course, if you don't mind not having that much of a privacy, because room rental, of course, you're just renting the room. You will be sharing kitchen, most likely the washroom, and the washer and dryer. But if that's an issue for you, another cheapest option would be renting a basement apartment. So another factor that can affect the cost are the things that are included in the rent. If it's just the rent and you see in the posting that says POU, I didn't know this before, that means that you have to pay your own utilities, and you are basically just paying for the space. You have to pay for the heat, you have to pay for your light, and if you needed the Wi-Fi, you have to pay for that as well. That is very straightforward, of course. But if the utilities are included, then you will see a price difference, which is very obvious. It is already, built in with your rent. There are pros and cons, and you just have to decide what is best for you and your needs. So now let's go to Facebook Marketplace and Kijiji, and let's have a look and see what's in the market, what are the prices, and what are the what's included in the rent, so you can have a better idea of how it is to look for one. So now here we are on Facebook Marketplace. We will be looking for an apartment for rent here in St. Johns. So by the way, it is October 17, 2022. So this is very updated. So as you can see, there are a couple there. Let's have a look at this one. 1 bed, 1 bath. It's 1,100. I usually look first at the picture, and here I noticed instantly that the bed is just right across the kitchen. And I don't know if you'll mind that. I'd like to cook my own meals, so it's gonna be smelly for sure in the bedroom, and that's the living room. So it looks like it's a fairly small space, but if you're gonna be just by yourself and you don't mind this studio type of apartment, then let's have a look and see what it says on the description below. Okay, it says it's located on one long street. All right, so it says it's furnished, so that means the furnitures are all included. There's a dishwasher as well. There's a laundry with indoor access, and it looks like you have to share that with another tenants. And it won't be available till December 1st. And as you can see for this one, there will be an open house on October the 16th. So if you are already here in St. John's, you can message this person to inquire, or if you are interested in viewing the open house. I'm not sure if he does some virtual tour, but doesn't hurt to ask. Let's have a look at another one. So here it's another 1-bed 1-bath apartment. It's 1,100 as well. It is located Hamilton Avenue, and the exact address is obviously written in there. Spacious 1-bedroom, above ground, located near downtown. So let's have a look at the description below. All right, so this looks amazing. There's spacious kitchen, master bedroom. There's additional room that you can use if you are planning to work from home. There's a bathroom, private deck, and there's a mini split pump as well. So heat and light is included, which is for 1,100. It's pretty good. All right, so let's have a look at another one. This is a private room for rent, $700 a month. So you will be sharing bathroom. It's close to St. John's Airport. And like I said earlier, if you are planning to rent for just a room, just be prepared that most likely you will be sharing your bathroom with another people, and the kitchen and the washer and dryer. So if that's something that you don't mind, then this will be your cheapest option. Let's have a look at the description here. So looks like it is one room in a 2-bedroom basement apartment. So that's good. You're only sharing it with one person. You'll have your own walk-in closet. And it looks like that it is fully furnished as well. And it's close by grocery stores. Another one here is a 2-bed 1-bath apartment. $900 a month. That's pretty cheap. Let's have a look. So it looks like it is located downtown. The only reason I know is because of the view. It's pretty familiar. Those are some pictures. Bright orange. That's the kitchen, backyard. That's your washer and dryer, kitchen. All right, so let's have a look at the description. For $900 for a 2-bedroom 1-bath, like the title, it's pretty cheap for me. But that's the catch there. It is a 2-bedroom house, but the person is only looking for a roommate. So that means it's only a room for rent. And it's only a short-term rental as indicated. This is an example of how important it is to look for a description before you jump right into messaging the owner. It will save you time. All right, so now let's go to Kijiji and let's have a look. So it'll be the same as a Facebook Marketplace. I'm gonna search for an apartment for rent in St. John's as well. All right, see what we find. Room for rent. Again, another one. That's the room. There's the bed. There's the cabinet. And that's it. So it's $475, close to the university. It's a 3-room apartment, so you'll be staying with other person, 2 bedrooms, and it is $475. Cable, TV, light, and heat all included. So it's great for a student, I guess. And another posting in here, and I got really shocked because instead of posting for an apartment for rent, I see a lot of people posting looking for rooms in apartment, but I just want to share this one that I found. It's furnished bedroom apartment houses for rent. Everything's listed down. Photos were shown earlier, but this is what is shocking here. So 2 third bedroom, 2 full bathrooms with view, very spacious living room, 1,950 all inclusive. Available November 1st. There's one at Kidividi. That's 2,900. I think the prices are really out of whack. So just be careful and compare the prices before you jump right into it. You have to do your homework. And this is what I'm talking about here. Looking for winter sublet. Another people looking for 2 bedroom apartments. It's crazy. There's another one in there. Roommate wanted for Central St. John's apartment. Okay, furnished and utilities included. 1,600. Wow. 2 bedroom apartment for rent on West End. 750. Let's have a look and see. 750. You won't find a lot of 2 bedroom apartments for that price, so there must be a catch, and let's have a look at the description for sure. Okay, here it is. As you can see, it looks great, close to all amenities, walking distance to the mall. However, it says there's no washer and dryer hookup, but that's reflected in the price. So that means it's either you have to hand wash your clothes and hang it dry inside your house, or bring it to a laundromat. And it's POU. Again, pay your own utility. No smoking, lease required. So it's up to you. It's very important. As for me, it's very important to have a washer and dryer in the apartment. And there you go. These are other listings, but wow, I am very surprised at how many people are looking for an apartment and how much expensive it is to rent one. So as you can see, the price ranges from $1,000 and up. I do not see anything below $1,000. If you see one, then have a second look, because that's a good deal there. If you happen to like a spot, do a quick search of the street and neighborhood. I know sometimes they will not include the exact address in there, but they will include the street. Just have a look, Google it, so you can have a better feel of the area. If you do not own a car, make sure that you consider how far or near it is of public transportation. Is there a grocery store nearby? If you are coming here to work, how far it is from your workplace? Can you walk from your workplace? And if you happen to have an early schedule where bus service is not available yet, is it okay for you to pay for taxis? How will that affect your budget? And I guess that's the same if you're coming here for school. So those are the things that you will need to consider when you are looking to rent an apartment here. So last June and July, the shortage of an apartment here in St. John's was all over the news. It is now October, and I can say that that's still true as of today. I am a landlord myself, but by the way, I don't have an apartment for rent anymore. I just want to share my experience when I posted our apartment for rent around that time. So I posted an apartment for rent, and within just minutes, my account just blew up with messages, inquiries about the apartment, and I have rented the space twice or 3 times now, and I think that's the most messages that I have received. I do even have people that are willing to pay upfront or more than what we are asking, so that they can of course secure the place. But as a landlord, we want to take our time to get to know the tenants, and that will, that will take care, or select the people that will take care of our property and treat treat it like their own home. Besides, it will be their home. So you do have a potential apartment that meets all your criteria. However, you know that the competition to rent here in St. John's is very stiff. So what can you do to higher the chance of scoring that house that you like? So when you see the apartment and you hit that send message button, don't just select that auto respond that says, hi, is this available? So just make sure that you tell the owner something about yourself, your ability to pay. Do you have a reference? And when are you looking to move? So those kind of information is very helpful for a landlord, especially if, like for myself, I am receiving hundreds of messages all day, every day, because that cuts back the time for me to go back and forth a potential tenants. And if that's what I look for, if what you're telling me is what I look for a tenant, and I want to get you more, then guaranteed I will message you back instead of being ignored. So just make sure that you put the time and effort to write something about yourself and those information. And that's it. I hope I was able to help you with your apartment hunting. I thought I can make an entire video about all the details, but it's gonna be so long and I don't want to bore you with such a long video. So if you'd like me to discuss more of how it's gonna be when you finally, you know, if a landlord message you back and you are about to set up a viewing, what you can do, whether it's gonna be in person or virtual, or you just have a question about the process, just write a comment, and I will try my best to answer you back with a video. So thank you so much for watching. Bye. Here are some of the houses here that might be, that are being rented.